Within days of registering an FIR, the Central Bureau of Investigation has started its searches against former TMC MP Mahua Moitra. Searches began early this morning. CBI sleuths landed up at multiple locations, including her residence in Kolkata. People associated with her are also being searched. CBI lodged an FIR after a direction from Lokpal, in which the Lokpal asked for a regular case, a FIR, so that the charge of cash for query against Mahua Moitra can be probed. Now, the basis of this FIR is a preliminary inquiry that the CBI conducted after Lokpal's instructions. In this PE, CBI found out, number one, that there is enough evidence to suggest that Mahua Moitra did ask questions in Lok Sabha on behalf of Darshan Hiranandani, and these questions were asked after sharing of login credentials by Mahua Moitra with Hiranandani. She accepted herself that indeed she shared her login and password given to her as a member of parliament with the businessman. The question, however, was this done just out of any innocuous motive, or was it done just because Mahua Moitra, as she claims, Hiranandani was a friend, or was it done because there was some kind of quid pro quo involved? That is the key question. Mahua has denied that there was any quid pro quo or that any cash was paid to her, but BJP MP Nishikant Dubey filed this complaint with Lokpal. CBI in its PE said, number one, there is proof to suggest that yes, login credentials were shared. Number two, there is proof to suggest that Mahua Moitra's official bungalow at Telegraph Lane here in Delhi, the one that was given to her in her capacity as a member of parliament, the redesigning of that particular bungalow was done and the payment for that was made by Darshan Hiranandani. The architects who carried out the redesigning, the CPWD officials, they were all questioned by CBI, and it's post that they came to a conclusion that indeed Hiranandani paid for the redesigning of this official bungalow. The question, however, was this payment done around the same time that questions were being asked in Lok Sabha, questions that were favorable to the business interest of Darshan Hiranandani? That CBI said has to be probed further, and therefore this FIR to look for more evidence. The third thing, the allegations that expensive gifts were paid to her when she travelled abroad. All the travel arrangements, the local logistics and transport arrangements abroad were done by Hiranandani. CBI said that for that too, further investigation is required, further probe is required, and that is why this FIR has been filed. Mahua Moitra, if you recall, the ethics committee found her guilty and she was thrown out of the parliament, but she said this was witch hunt and that she was being targeted because she spoke extensively against the ruling dispensation. But now with the CBI registering this FIR just ahead of Lok Sabha polls and carrying out these searches, things don't look that upbeat for Mahua Moitra. If a situation comes where she's taken into custody for further questioning, then it could mean that her possibility of campaigning ahead of Lok Sabha polls, her possibility of even voting in her constituency, everything could be jeopardized. TMC is fielding her from Krishnanagar in Nadia district once again. So what the CBI is currently doing in terms of its searches is not just limited to a criminal action, it has huge political ramifications as well.